My name is Francis Okalo, and I'm the Program Manager for Coastal and Ocean Resilience for International Union for Conservation of Nature, Kenya Country Office. I also double up as Green List Focal Point and also OECM Focal Point for our country office. So within our Coastal and Ocean Program, we have a broader strategy known as the Great Blue Wall Initiative, whose big ambition is to establish a regenerative network of seascapes that provide conservation actions but also enhance livelihood for coastal communities. So it is under the Great Blue Wall that we develop a flagship project known as ReSea Project that has three broad pillars. So pillar one looks at more on area-based management and also conservation at scale, trying to move from the disjointed MPS and also LMMS, then looking broadly at seascape strategy and trying to come up with a shared management vision for a seascape, because seascapes are interconnected socio-culturally and ecologically. So we are looking at conservation more at scale rather than small patches. Then pillar two looks at nature-based solution for climate action, and here we are looking at scaling conservation management of critical ecosystems. Here we are looking at mangrove management, conservation, restoration, seagrass conservation, and also coral reef conservation, because these three key ecosystems are critical as far as climate action is concerned. They sequester carbon from the air. And then the third pillar looks at regenerative blue economy. So here we are looking at these blue enterprises that provide conservation outcomes but also contribute to improving livelihoods of coastal communities. So, and then we have an overarching pillar that looks at partnerships. So this touches on all pillars but then looks at bringing together, we call it a coalition of the willing, brings together partners, stakeholders, so that we can work together towards a common goal also of ocean conservation and management. So functioning under that umbrella, Great Blue Wall, that's where we are implementing these specific activities. And why Kilifi? Because you look at Kilifi in terms of ecology and also biodiversity. It's so critical. Look at Arabuko Sokoke, for example. It is the remnant, the only remnant of the coastal forest. Then Arabuko, Watamu Marine Park, and also Malindi Marine Park are part of a UNESCO recognized man and biosphere reserve, so which is very crucial as far as biodiversity is concerned. But also just look at the livelihoods that these seascapes support. So we are looking at both conservation angle and also the livelihood that will be enhanced. Considering that climate action is a major focus for this project, having had a conversation with the county, we realized that there is an important process that is ongoing on participatory climate risk assessment that was finalized last year. And then there was a review that was supposed to be done at ward level by the ward committee, but also by the community. So we realized that this is interlinked with our pillar 2 and also pillar 1 of the project, in a way that bringing together these ward committees and also the community, they deep dive into the outcomes of the assessment. But then what they are doing right now is trying to review the outcomes of the assessment, but then trying to prioritize key actions, so key interventions that once implemented, they are like flagship climate action projects that are locally driven. So it's not something that has been brought to them, but then they are locally driven with local demands that they are like, once we do this, this would be a good climate action within our ward. So the ward committees are in charge of coordinating climate change actions at ward level, and we see them as an important pillar to not just this exercise but also to the overall project and the pillar 2 that looks at climate action. So the priorities that will be identified here will bring out clearly some of the climate action needs that our projects could leverage on and try work together with the county in trying to implement climate mitigation adaptation actions at county level.